this is Laura from LIVEVISIONZ.com, and I wanted to give you an updated video on what it is to have your moon in Pisces. The moon itself represents your emotions, and the sign it's in shows how you exude those emotions into the outer world. Moon in Pisces would make you a very compassionate person, very sensitive, and you're like a psychic sponge. You pick up on people's emotions like nobody's business, you know exactly what someone's feeling. And pretty much, I want to say that, as far as being sensitive, you're really sensitive. And like I said, you can pick up people's emotions like crazy. The negative aspect of this is if you have your moon in Pisces, when things don't go your way or the world doesn't seem the way you want it to be, because you're a dreamer, you may go off into more of a fantasy kind of wishing it was different or not looking at reality clearly, okay? And one of these things is you got to watch out for is chemical dependency, okay? Because when you're not feeling like, you're very sensitive about, because you have almost a psychic nature and you understand things that you've never seen or been around before. And it's this psychic sense that you have. A lot of people who have a lot of water signs in their chart, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, a lot of them have psychic indicators, and they could be well-gifted psychics. But I will say that you could be very creative people too. When you're emotional, maybe you make beautiful music or beautiful works of art. And there's different octaves in astrology, and there's the higher and the lower octave. The higher octave is creative. For Pisces, it would be creative. It would be religion. Maybe you're more of a religious person. When you're upset, you go to church. That's the higher octave. A lower octave would be when you're upset, you get loaded and get drunk or do a bunch of drugs. So you just want to watch that, if this is where you have your moon in. It's a very compassionate moon sign. It's almost like you feel, you can feel other people's pain, and almost like you feel as though you have walked into their shoes, So this moon can be very, you could be a very spiritual person too. Pisces is a very spiritual sign. And I'm sorry that the sun is blazing in here, so it's right on the computer. Sorry about that. But, Pisces is a very romantic. Oh my God, you can be very romantic with this kind of moon. You can be like, you're a dreamer, so you really want to create something beautiful for your partner, or, make it a wonderful fantasy reality, Reality really kind of gets you down, because when life isn't really what you hope or you think life should be like, and you find that life can be kind of depressing and sad, and you have to be careful that this doesn't lead you to depression too. But a lot of Pisces people like the fantasy of what they feel things should be rather than the reality. They can be hopeless romantics, wonderful musicians, artists. Oh my God, they're really creative people. They just have to be careful not to go to the negative octave side of Pisces and drugs, alcohol, all that stuff, But for the most part, psychic sponges, a lot, like I said, spirituality is big, and you could be very psychically in tuned. So you could really be gifted at that too as well. So if you like the video, please vote, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos. If you'd like to take some astrology classes, I will be having them this next couple months, beginner's class and an aspects class. So click the links below if you're interested in those. And as always, I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.